My girlfriend looked at me and said, "We need to talk." Then she pulled out a list, and the moment I saw what was on it, my heart just stopped. The sound of those 4 words hit harder than anything she'd ever said to me. I froze mid-bite, fork still in the air, stomach doing that roller coaster drop it does when you know something bad is coming. I'd seen this moment building for months. The "good morning, babe" texts had turned into plain morning. The laughter faded. The small touches vanished. The silence grew louder. Now she was sitting across from me, hands shaking slightly, eyes too calm. My brain screamed, "This is it. Is everything okay?" I asked, already bracing for the cliches. "It's not you. It's me. We've grown apart. I just need time." She didn't say any of that. Instead, she reached into her bag. My chest tightened. A breakup note? A goodbye letter? But what she pulled out was just a folded piece of paper. "I made a list," she said softly. "A list. Great. That's how people organize their thoughts before they ruin your night." She slid it across the table. I stared at the creased paper, her looping handwriting, the smudged corner. At the top it said, "Things I want to do this year." I blinked. "What is this? Like resolutions?" "Sort of," she said, and her voice cracked just a little. Then came the part that made the room tilt. "I had my checkup last month. They found something. It's not good." The fork clattered against my plate. "What do you mean not good?" "I have surgery in 6 weeks," she said. "There's a chance." She stopped herself. "I don't want to spend the next month scared. I want to live a little." That's what the list is. 10 lines, neat handwriting. I read them all. "Watch the sunrise from the beach. Eat breakfast in bed for dinner. Take that road trip we keep postponing. Dance under the streetlights, even if it rains. Tell mom I forgive her. Try something that scares me. Sing karaoke. Sober. Paint something terrible. Kiss you in every place we've ever argued. Wake up happy." My throat closed up. "Why didn't you tell me sooner? I didn't want this to feel like a countdown," she whispered. I reached across the table and took her hand. "Okay," I said. "Okay what? We start tomorrow." Her brows lifted. "Tomorrow? Yeah, sunrise. I'll drive. You don't even like mornings." "I'll learn." We spent the next weeks chasing that list. Sunrise on the coast, wrapped in blankets, half asleep but smiling. Burnt pancakes in bed at 9 p.m. Breakfast for dinner. A road trip with bad playlists and too many gas station snacks. Dancing in the rain until our shoes filled with water. Every item she crossed off felt like a tiny victory. The kind you hold on to when everything else feels uncertain. The morning of her surgery came too soon. She handed me the same piece of paper, one line still blank. "Wake up happy. I guess that one's yours," she said. I squeezed her hand. "Then you better wake up too." She smiled faintly. "Deal." Hours later, I was still in the waiting room, clutching that paper like it was oxygen. My phone buzzed, a photo memory from our trip. Us, soaked and laughing, somewhere between nowhere and everywhere. I smiled. For a second, it didn't feel like waiting. It felt like living. When the doctor finally walked out, his face wasn't grim. "She's stable. Surgery went well." I laughed, then cried, then did both at once. Later, when she woke up, eyes half open, I handed her the list. "You forgot one," I said. "Which one?" "The bonus round. Number 11. Scare me half to death and come back just to prove me wrong." She laughed. "Weak, raspy, but alive." "Add it to the list." That paper still hangs on our fridge. Faded, creased, every line crossed out. Every time I see it, I remember that night she said, "We need to talk," and how I thought it was the end. Turns out, it wasn't the end at all. It was the start of everything worth keeping.